Hey guys, have you ever thought about when it comes to algebra, how do you solve equations using multiplication or division? If you haven't thought about that before, I'm going to show you in this quick video how it's done. These are the building blocks to algebra. So once you get these little techniques down packed, you'll be able to build on those, more and more to come, and then you will be very confident when it comes to solving algebraic equations. So let's go ahead and get started. So this first equation, t divided by 3 equals 7. So let's write that down. T divided by 3 equals 7. Now, you're going to hear me say this a lot in a lot of videos, and I'm just telling you, if you listen to me, this is what's going to help you get confident when it comes to math. You have to write the problem down every single time. Just because you're looking at it on an iPad or on your phone or some type of computer, you need to connect with the problem in order to solve it. You can't just look at it and get the answer by osmosis. So one of the greatest things you can do is just write the problem down. You need to connect with it. So even if you see it already on the screen, so we have t divided by 3 equals 7. So when it comes to an equation is an algebraic expression that has an equal sign in it. And we have a variable t that we don't know what the number is, and that's what we want to solve, is that variable t. So the goal is you want to end up showing or displaying t equals something. That's what we're going for. That's what we want this equation to look like. So keep that in mind. So now we have t divided by 3 equals 7, where we want to get this t by itself so that it looks like t equals, but there's a divided by 3. So in an algebraic equation, algebraic expression, you have divided by 3. How do you get rid of that 3? Since it's divided by 3, you want to do the opposite, which is multiply everything by 3. So if you multiply the left side by 3, you have to multiply the right side by 3, because remember, this is an equals sign here. It's an algebraic expression. The left and the right have to equal. So whatever you do to the left, you have to do to the right. So in order to get rid of this 3, we're going to multiply everything by 3. So we have 3 times t over 3 equals 3 times 7. All right, so 3 is actually 3 over 1. So we have 3 times t, which is 3t over 3, which equals 3 times 7 is 21. So when we look at this equation, we see that 3 divided by 3 actually cancels out. These cancel out, so that's a 1. So you really have 1t equals 21. 1t is just basically t, so you have t equals 21. So this is a situation where we have something that's divided by, the variable is used to divide by. In order to get rid of it, we multiply in order to get the answer. So I hope that helps. We'll continue to do more, so let's do another one. Give me a second here as I erase. Okay. So now we have h divided by 3 equals a negative 2/5. So don't let this intimidate you. Don't let fractions intimidate you. I know fractions can be very intimidating if you don't know what you're doing. So remember, we're solving for h, so we want our equation to visually look like h equals. There's another 3 attached in the situation, and it's h divided by 3. So remember, we do the opposite in order to get rid of it, in order to move forward. So h divided by 3, we want to multiply both sides by 3. So we have 3 times h over 3 equals 3 times a negative 2 over 5. And remember, 3 is just 3 over 1. So here, again, the 3's cancel. 1 on top, 1 on bottom. 3 divided by 3 is 1. So we just have 1h equals 3 times a negative 2 is negative 6 over 5. 1h is just h, so we have h equals negative 6 over 5. And I can show you in a later video how this also can be a mixed number, which is negative 1 and 1/5. So that is your answer, and that's how that works. So let's go ahead and try the next problem. We have 3k equals 6. Now in this instance, we want to have k equals, but in this instance, we have a 3 multiplied by k. So how do we get rid of it? What we want to do this time is divide both sides by 3. So we divide both sides by 3. 3 divided by 3 is 1, so we have 1k equals 6 divided by 3 is 2. So we have 1k equals 2, or k equals 2. That makes sense? And then we have our last problem. 7x equals 49. Here we have a situation where 7 is multiplied by x. We want to get x by itself. That is our goal. So how do we get rid of the 7? It's multiplied by x, so we want to divide both sides by 7. So we'll say 7x over 7 equals 49 divided by 7. The 7's cancel in this instance. 7 divided by 7 is 1, so we have x. And then 49 divided by 7 is 7, so we have x equals 7. So these are just a few quick problems to get you going, get you to have an understanding of how to solve equations using multiplication or division. I hope this helps. If this helped you, send it to someone else that it can also help them as well. Be sure to like and share, and we'll see you in the next video. All right.